Hey, what's up YouTube? If you follow my channel, you've seen me cook a lot of pizzas and other things on this Granite Stone 12-inch Piezano pizza cooker. And I like it, it's worked well, but the pizzas I get from Walmart, they barely fit, so I thought it was time for an upgrade. So I bring you the Granite Stone Piezano Extra Large XL 14-inch pizza cooker, and we'll go unbox it and we'll test it out. We'll dive into the box here. Got the recipe book, instructional video, warranty, all that fun stuff. Look at that later. And you got our pizza stone and the cooker itself. All right, I got warning labels and packing materials off. And I'm going to get these pizza peels out. More warning labels. Definitely go without the sticky stuff on the pizza peel, but whatever. And just for reference, this is the pizza peel from the 12-inch oven right here. See how much bigger the new one is with the 14-inch extra large. And then we've also got our scraper, and I melted the last one by storing it in there and forgetting, and preheated and melted it, so I actually have a stainless steel one, so I won't be using this. And one more warning label: clean the stone between uses. Okay, seems pretty obvious. And we get our pristine pizza stone in there, and I just want to show you on the old stone the size advantage that we get with the extra large 14-inch compared to the 12-inch. And then next thing we need to do here is just turn it on, just full 800 on top, 800 on the bottom, to burn off whatever shipping chemicals and lubricants and whatever else they put on these things. That's what, according to the instructions anyway. And then once we smoke all that off, we're ready to cook a pizza, and I'll tell you, I'm hungry, I'm ready for dinner. All right, one other feature worth mentioning is this one, like the smaller one, also has the rubber suction cups to keep it from sliding around. As you're cooking your pizza, you can actually rotate the plate around to get even heating. Right now, we need to go ahead and just run it for 10 minutes at 800 on top, 800 on the bottom, just to, it says, melt off any lubricants on the heating elements, is what the instructions actually say. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we're going to cook a pizza. So stop timer. All right, I let it go about 15 minutes, and now I'm going to actually turn the bottom down to about 700 to cook my pizza. And we're going to go with the Great Value Thin and Crispy Supreme, one of my favorites. And the instructions on this do say to thaw frozen pizzas, but I don't always follow instructions, so this is right out of the freezer. And I'm going to cook it about 6 or 6.5 minutes. 800 on top, 700 on the bottom. You can feel the heat coming off that thing. And get it on my pizza peels. And going in, we got plenty of room here. Not going to pinch it or make a mess around the edge or anything. I'm going to go ahead and close it up. Alexa, set timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes, starting now.
And I'm actually going to just go ahead and turn this all the way over to the side. And then every 30, 40 seconds, I'm just going to rotate it a little bit back there just so it cooks evenly. So stop timer. All right, there's 6 minutes. Now, woo, I think that thing is done. Go ahead and turn it off. And we're going to grab our pizza peels and get it moved over to the cutting board. Smells amazing. And one thing I did wrong there is I didn't stick it down enough. It made it a little bit hard to rotate, but still able to get it done here. Move my mug out of the way. Alright, pizza peels on the cutting board. And use your Piezano scraper. Scrape it off, and when it cools off, we'll go ahead and clean it off. And I'm going to let the pizza rest here for about a minute before we cut it. Alright, it should be well rested. Go ahead and try to cut it up here and see what we got. And I'll show you a piece of this side here. Flip it over. Show you the bottom of it. Nice and cooked. Toppings look really good. And go ahead and try it out here. So going in. Came out pretty good. On this side here, maybe a little bit burned here. More than I like. So maybe I'm going to try to maybe cook the bottom at a lower temperature possibly. I do have to play around with this a little bit. I had my smaller one dialed in. This one we just christened it now, so I don't have to mess with it. But overall, came out pretty good. I'm excited to have the bigger one, put bigger pizzas on here, or these smaller ones actually fit. Yep. Anyway, links to the pizza cookers in the description. Links to the 27-pound mug is in the description. If you guys have any questions or comments, put them in the comments. Just remember, like always, if you're going to be mean, at least be funny. And until next time, we'll talk to everybody later.